It's me, Aldrahill, and that's alright. We are playing some Italiano gameplay in Kaiserreich, Hearts of Iron IV, and I'm going to drop this stupid accent before I get lynched by everybody, including my Italian girlfriend. And on that note, I thought I might play the country where my girlfriend's family is from. They are from the little boot heel of Italy, and I thought, you know what, that's actually kind of a cool nation to play. We've got the two Sicilies right here, and the two Sicilies is a very interesting nation because they've just had a focus tree added. They're social democrats, but we'll sort that out in no time. And I think we're going to be able to do some pretty cool things with that. So we're going to load Gameplay Game as two Sicilies. We are on Podcat's Gift, which is 6.2, because it's all fixed. Thanks, Podcat, for fixing things. Yay! Hopefully it doesn't bug out and crash, otherwise I'll have to sob gently to myself. I am streaming this at twitch.tv/Aldrahill, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright, so two Sicilies is an interesting nation. They have 43,000 manpower, and it's all about uniting Italy under one beautiful nation. And of course, like all European governments, they are coalitionized to crap. Look at this. This is worse than Germany. Oh my god. So we have a couple focus trees that kind of go down specific paths. Royal Armed Forces, take fight to them, strike now, will allow me to declare war on the Republic of Italy. Now, the problem, of course, that is that they are part of the Sicilies, so I would be fighting... Oh, Jesus. I'd be fighting the Commune of France at the same time. That's not good. That's not good. So actually, we're going to need to reconsider that offensive. So that's the kind of primary thing we want to do. We can get a couple of really nice bonuses along this route. There's some small organizational windows here. There's a nice economy section here to get some more factories and deal with the Black Monday crap and get rid of some consumer goods and more factories and good stuff like that. We can also get a defensive alliance when things have occurred, apparently. And then when we've conquered stuff, we can grab either the Fratelli d'Italia and make an Italian empire, or have an old order. And the old order is something really cool. And the old order basically means we release every other nation in Italy, including Sicily, as a puppet. Those puppets get 20,000 manpower, and I just kind of own them for a little while. And they also get a bunch of factories. And then we all get massive bonuses for consumer goods reduction, political power, and construction speed. So give it a year, and then suddenly you can be like the Holy Roman Empire in EU4 and just control your little puppet armies of Italy. That would be insane. But we'll see which one we want to do when we get to that, because it's going to be a long time ago. Organic kingdom occurs, and then this democracy occurs, constitutional kingdom. I don't know which one I'm going to want to do, because I don't know when the decision actually fires. I've not really done a lot of research in this. I'm probably going to be like a disgusting monster and just destroy democracy, as I always do. Let's go down the route of the future of Mezzogiorno. While status being the wealthiest Italian nation is not due to our actual wealth, but due to how other parts of the peninsula's assets are either war-torn or owned by foreign investors. We are effectively the last hope of Italian industry. Fair enough. Let's start getting some civvy factories together in Campania. There's very little there. Oh boy. Oh, goodness me, that's not good. We're going to get our standard machine tools, construction, and researchy stuffy stuff. And we have only a few divisions, really, so not really a lot. Well, actually, 14 is pretty good, actually. I've definitely had worse. So, we have to consider what we want to do with regards to the general war effort. We obviously want to be pushing into the Socialist Republic of Italy, but that's going to be really difficult. We might need Ross rifles, says Debja. So the Kingdom of Two Sicilies in 1936. Following the Napoleonic Wars, the Kingdom of Two Sicilies is created, combining the two old kingdoms of Naples and Sicily, lasting until 1860 when Sardinia sought to unite Italy under her rule. The South, which was always generally agricultural, suffered, blah blah blah. When the Weltkrieg began, Italy chose to serve the Entente, much to her ruin. When the Austrians achieved victory against the Italians, they broke up the kingdom to a number of smaller states, and out of the resulting bloody civil war, the Kingdom of Two Sicilies was reborn. Since the end of hostilities, the kingdom's been focused internally trying to resolve the serious issue left by the House of Savoy, and the politically successful Social Democrats have carved out a new path. The rise of the opposing Integrazione e Doge Sicily could signal a radical change in the kingdom's politics. Cool. And of course, low popularity because we're a bloody European coalition nation. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in this game. This is Kaiserreich, so anything goes, and I do love this series, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens in Italy specifically. I've seen a lot in my other games of Kaiserreich in this patch, a lot of fighting here, and the Papal States definitely have some really cool focuses that they can do, including, and I'm serious here, including kill them all and let God sort them out. But you know, we'll just leave that alone. The Totalist Charter between Mussolini, Valois, and Berelia in Birmingham today. Wait, is Mussolini in charge of... Who's Mussolini in charge of? What? Mussolini? Who's Mussolini in charge of? What? Is Mussolini alive? I don't even know. Okay. So, it's going to be a bit of a slow start at the moment, where we have to see what happens. I think we need to go very calmly and quietly. For some reason, we have a division in the Papal States. I'm going to try to say as much Italian as possible, because it's really fun for me. Particularly Agli Iglio. Now, as I said, my girlfriend's family comes from kind of this general region and immigrated to the UK. So we're basically playing Livia. I've actually played another Livia game, an E4, which was quite fun. I don't think I ever finished that as Naples. It was a lot of fun. The PayPal states. Oh, PayPal, I love you. All right, Black Monday has hit. Hooray. Electoral gridlock in France. Hooray. It's not Malta, is it? There's no way Mussolini's in charge of Malta. Please. Metadio. Malta is owned by Willems. It's Germany, so... Fifth Anglo War, we don't care about any of that. I do always like to get those. Okay, so there we go. The economic crisis that began in Germany has spiraled under control and spread to Italy. Our prosperity has been shattered, and the confidence of the government has been massively shaken. Cool. There goes our lovely, just anything. I do apologize if you hear a dog barking in the background, because that's just how I have to live my life with a puppy. Okay, so... Civil economy, what are our ministers like? We have Luigi Sturzo with political power... 0.13 political power gain. That is a really weird number. Oh, but Pius XI has died. Good for you. Giorgio Martino with focus on peace. No, trade in opinion. Yeah. Strategic bomber reduction for some reason in aviation. And stability and political power game. That is boring. That is boring. Oh, Mussolini's head of one of the political parties in Socialist Italy, asks a viewer, a successive viewer, Fedivaldi. Thank you very much, buddy. Okay, so... Now we can start going down these routes. We're obviously not going to be able to do strike now anytime soon. We would get absolutely wrecked. Like, not even a question. So there's some good useful things here, but I think going towards the economy section first is going to be the best. And trying to deal with ending the crisis is probably the best thing as well. I usually don't actually do this, but... Yeah, let's try and get rid of the Black Monday crap. It just pisses me off. Let's go industrial investments. In order to properly modernize our great nation, we'll attempt to gather the resources we need together by gathering foreign and local capital into our first investment plans. Alright. Oh, and there's the million peace treaties for some reason. Thanks. Thanks. So we're not really going to be doing much. And there's the Jabal Shamar Najd War. And we are actually making a significant amount of infantry equipment. Let's take a look at our divisions as well. We have Division Fanterie. Okay, the Fanta Division, as they're now going to be called. Democracy has been restored. The Fanta Division, which is a standard 9 infantry battalion, 1 artillery. Okay, moves in the Carpathians. And a militia troop, which is a bit lame. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. So we'll probably just keep making these guys when we can. Might as well just make what we can when we can. Why not, right? The status of Sicily. The Kingdom of Sicily, two Sicilies remade after the Weltkrieg, and an act by the Parliament of Naples granted the island of Sicily considerable autonomy. This act granted the island its own regional parliament. What? Oh, I'm still on T-debug. Whoops. Go away. I was testing things out in the previous save. This act granted the island its own regional parliament. This has granted the island quite a bit of power and influence. Gain 80 political power. I'm not sure if I want that, though. I don't necessarily want them to be autonomous, you jerk. First international commerce. Good for you. Okay. My god, that dog is going mental! Oh, it's horrible. Okay, so we're gonna have to just sit here for a little while and wait till we can reunite Italy for ourselves. I imagine just going down the routes of industrial investments for a little while would be very helpful and pleasant. Luckily, the focus trees are a little bit shorter. And the game is definitely going faster. It's definitely going a little bit faster than it used to with the previous versions of this type of Kaiserreich. So let's also once again grab mechanical computing. Oh baby, get that research time. So yeah, I guess I just have to go down the economy route, keep building up equipment. Is there really anything I can do to improve manpower? I can get some steel, which is quite cool. Conquer Rome and kill the Pope, says Festi11. I like this plan. It's a good general plan. I like it. Ah, recruit a population 1% from modern farming. That would be nice. Ah, shit. Poverty and crime arises. Its cause poverty to skyrocket and the living standards of many Sicilians to drop. At the same time, the various criminal cartels have moved and take advantage, much to the detriment of the government. Banditry and brigandry. Oh my god, what are we, Manchukuo? Come on. Bro. So, add 2 off-map Sif factories. Okay, so agrarian question does definitely seem very useful. Okay. So we could get dealing with the crisis as well. That would help get resources to... not resources to make it, but construction speed and factory output. Agrarian question I think is going to be good too. There's all these subsidies we can grab from extra factories. Oh, look at that. National ongoing. Oh, there's tons of factories we can add. These are brilliant. Including just thriving economy and get huge bonuses. Definitely want to grab this. Definitely want to grab this. Some infrastructural bonuses. The worst is over. And then begin infrastructural bonuses. Blah, 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 blah. Let's get agrarian question. Ever since the invasion of the Lombards, our lands have been dominated by large-scale landholders. The situation only got worse through the last decades and centuries, and very few men hold almost all the land, creating significant tension in rural areas of our kingdom. Doshvald, indeed. Harley Quinn suggests that we invade Russia. Oh boy, that would go perfectly. Oh, goody boy. That'd be great. So, we are just gonna have to sit here for a little while. It's kind of sad. But I like our color, though. I do like our color. Very pretty. So Naples is quite a decent province because it has 24 steel and 16 aluminium with a bunch of factories. We're basically not building anything at the moment. We need to really get some civ factories together. And obviously we're very shy on infantry equipment and general supplies. I have a feeling I'm not really going to be able to declare war until France is already busy. Otherwise, I'll be fighting the might of France as well as Italy, and that is essentially impossible. Like, how the hell do you do that? Unless the Social Bloc of Italy can move away from their party. I don't think so. The Camiceri Neri, with the rise of crime in the... Oh, Jesus. The Milizia Volontaria Pelascura... I'm not pronouncing that. The MVSN, or as they're informally called, the Camiceri Neri, for their black shirts. That just means black shirt. Oh, shit. From Naples to Palermo, and everything in between. Supposedly led by Archil Stadic, this paramilitary organization is described as the muscle behind the Intergalastia in the kingdom, for they have been keeping watch during their rallies, as well as disrupting and breaking up rallies of the left wing. Their disciplined militaristic marches through the streets of major cities draw large crowds and draw more recruits. Oh, fuck. It's becoming a force to be reckoned with, and their numbers are still expanding. It's unlikely they'll still silent during the elections. We should keep an eye on them. Oh, boy. That's fun. National Populace. I like it. Oh, I like that. That sounds fun. Let's assign some generals. Who do we actually have as generals? So we have an infantry leader, defense bonus, meh. Brilliant strategist, but he's cautious. Infantry leader, inflexible strategist. Well, we have a field marshal at least. Giovanni Mieci. So, oh, this is good. Cavalry leader, organizer, logistics wizard, and that's good. That's good. I like that. Let's just assign a decent division, dude. Infantry leader experience factor. The problem is he can't... Oh, no, he's already infantry leader. So he can become an infantry expert. That's pretty good. I think it might be Italian Hitler I have to deal with soon. That'll be interesting. Promotion costs. That's pretty cool. Brilliant strategist. Could be nice. Why has he only got +1 attack, but he's only got 1? What is this shit? Old guard, I do not want to deal with. Politically connected. Alright, let's go Giuseppe Izzo. This could be fun. I'm going to keep troops where they are for now and just see what happens. I'm going to go concentrated industry, of course, because I do love me some concentrated industry. And I now can improve my stability. No, not really. I could try and save some of this. I could go to early mobilization or something. Or I could actually go to limited conscription. That would be better. Let's go to limited conscription. Yay! Hooray! That's going to bring me to give me an extra 1% of my 14 million population. 14.33 million. 1%. So 1% of 14.33 million is 143,300. So that's how much extra manpower we're going to gain. So we're actually fine on the manpower front. We're doing great. This is perfect. Revolution in Siam. Cool. So it looks like there is some internal stuff we're going to have to deal with. That's pretty exciting. These guys are doing stuff as well. Andy Kenny's been elected chairman. I like the idea. I don't think we need to go on modern farming methods just yet then. Though getting rid of consumer goods would be very nice because there's a land issue problem. Actually, yeah, let's keep going that way to get rid of consumer goods through land reform. That'd be spicy. Super spicy. Okay, so now we have... First, it was land reform and consumer goods factories, 5%. And then, first steps of land reform to the Sicilian land reform. A continued use of our military force, intense political action, and an intervention by concerned community leaders will ensure the issues of land distribution we face are dealt with in a timely fashion. Can you support the Sicilian Mafia? I'm not sure. I think that'd be really cool. There's nothing in decisions yet. There's nothing in the focus tree that allows me to do that as yet. But I do have a feeling there's going to be an election soon, right? Okay, May 37. That's when it's all going to kick off. Okay. You're getting triggered. Al 47 is getting triggered. Uh-oh. I gotta have a triggered viewer. Everybody. Triggered viewer. Everyone into your bunkers. It is going to shit. That's right, it's like this YouTube channel. Because the last Kaiserreich series I had didn't go super well. We're doing something a little differently this time. We do also have Morocco. There's some actually pretty cool stuff in Morocco. Okay, so... Support the mafia, make the socialists sleep with the fishes, maybe. The Liberal Coalition, since the founding of the Kingdom of Sicilies, parliamentary power has been primarily by the Social Democrats. Okay, and the Socialist Conservatives, however, the rise of the far right and the creation of the integralist paramilitary force, Partito Liberale and Partito Popular, God, these words. This liberal pact is dedicated to preserving and strengthening liberal values within the kingdom. Ooh. The creation of this alliance, however, weakened the Social Democratic Party, for in the past, the Liberal tended to support the Partito Cristiano Democratico. Oh my god, I can't do these words. For the Liberals, though, there is hope. This new coalition will keep the torch of liberalism strong. The torch of liberalism shall not fall, and gain social democrats, market liberals, and social liberals, or the new coalition galvanizes opposition. Yes! I want galvanization of opposition. Let's go. More national populist popularity. Let's do this thing. 25%. Yeah! Oh, we're gonna become fascists! Fernando Bourbon. We're becoming kings again. Exciting! So exciting. Illyria is also a fun nation to play. I mean, unfortunately, they're not a focus tree, but they're in a cool position. Obviously, Serbia's better. Okay. Let's keep going, lads. This train has no brakes. We don't really want to grab that. I don't really have resources of which to efficiently gain. But we can certainly try and grab some of these early tanks or something. Or perhaps doctrines. Are there doctrine choices we should be making? Let's check. So, one postal land doctrine and armor technology, mechanism friendship, mobilize the realm. Nothing there. Is there anything that puts me in one particular direction with my focus trees? It does not look that way. Okay, that's cool. Okay, cool. So, ooh, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? What kind of tree would we like? I mean, Mass Assault Doctrine is pretty powerful at the moment because of its recent buffs with supply bonuses. Entrenchment and all that shit. Grand Battle Plan can just piss off. Superior Firepower has been massively nerfed, but it is still very powerful with the crazy amounts of soft attack it brings, or I could just try to go flat tanks, but I rather lack any form of supplies for that, so I would have to import absolutely everything. That is a problem. Tanks would be very useful, though. I think I'm probably not going to be relying on too much on tanks. I think it's probably going to be Mass Assault. I do like Mass Assault, especially when you can like Deep Battle for supply consumption, max planning. It also allows you to make crazy thick divisions, which is really nice. That's pretty good. Infantry combat with -4 allows you to get some spicy thickness and get reduction. But the problem is you need a lot of manpower to make that worthwhile. But I probably will have a lot of manpower because I should get caught. I should get like stuff everywhere. Oh, the choices and decisions of life. Oh, I don't know. Maybe just go Superior Firepower and just get some... They're kind of like the... I don't know what to pick, so I'll just pick this, because I'm a sack of shit. Or we can go Blitzkrieg with our tanks. We're not really going to make many tanks, though, are they? Let's go... I don't know what to pick. I find Superior Firepower is pretty useful as a just kind of general, I don't know what to choose. I think I'm going to pick Superior Firepower. It's not the best, but it definitely is good for... The conservative Archbishop of Naples, Alessio Alexeni, has been giving a stern and powerful sermon calling for the return to the traditional values and to turn away from social democratic policies that are ruining the kingdom, and the fault for Black Monday. Many that support the social conservative democratic community. These words. May God protect the kingdom. Social conservatives, 8%. Okay. Interesting stuff. We've recruited a few divisions as well, which is really cool. We need to get some mill factories together, though. God damn. I'll turn off this fighter, because this is just not helping. Just start to get some planes together. What we really need. I needed the planes. What is Black Monday, asks Derpchat. Black Monday is essentially the Kaiserreich equivalent of the stock market crash of 1929. Instead, because of the victory of the Germans, the situation in the economy vastly shifted, and instead Germany became the primary economic powerhouse rather than America. America still being quite powerful. So instead, the inevitable crash of the stock market occurred in Berlin rather than New York, and thus the ripples occurred differently, and it caused the Great Depression, but it was still felt less so. So the Verbunsungskrams coup d'etat. Ilakova dossier. Army chief intervened just in time. The situation developed into open civil war and declared martial law. Oh boy! And Poland elects a new king. Oh, wow. The colony of Mendong. Oh, boy. Good old Mendong. Where would we be without Mendong? That's great. Oh, that's great. Yeah, unfortunately, there is a 10-second delay for that coming up and people seeing things, but what are you going to do? Okay, so recruiting some divisions. Now, I do need to watch out because it is possible that people could declare war on me before I could declare war on them. So we got to watch out for that. Now we've got that, I think we want to start dealing with the crisis. So let's go and get the worst of over. Dealing with the dissension's catastrophic won't be easy. Won't be easily, apparently. I'll be at time with it will be an ally. We must act as if we properly see this issue through. Alright, that's going to be it for this very first episode, guys. This is going to be a brand new Kaiserreich series for the channel. Do be sure to leave a like on this video and let me know what you think. If you'd like to see other series, or if you like New Two Sicilies, or if you just want to have a plate of spaghetti with your viewership, you can always go make it yourself. Jesus. Check me out on Patreon. Maybe I should add a reward tier for a plate of spaghetti sent right to your house, delivered with a racist Mario impression. And like I said, like and comment, and I was Aldro and I continue to be. This has been Hearts of Iron IV Kaiserreich playing the Two Sicilies. Viva l'Italiana. Bye-bye.